Hi students, in this video we're going to learn how to create a net or draw a net when given a picture of a rectangular prism. You practiced some of these problems and the net was actually unfolded for you to find the surface area, and now we're going to see how we can draw a net and label its dimensions and find surface area on our own. So let's take a look at the shape that we have. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this rectangle here that's on the bottom. So we've got the bottom of the shape. And I'm just going to draw the bottom of the shape on the right hand side. So there's my bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to draw the one on the front. So this rectangle here, I'm going to draw, and you can see that it connects. So I'm going to draw that there. So far I've done the bottom and I've done the front. And now I'm going to draw the side. So I'm going to take this side right here, and I'm just going to draw that rectangle. All right. So the hardest part is over. It's just drawing the shapes. So now that I know the shapes, I'm going to label the dimensions in my picture so I can keep track of them. And I can just look at my picture to do that. So to get the red part here, I'm going to look at the 6. I know this is going to be a 6. And then I'm going to look at this part, which I can see over here. This line here is parallel, which is 16. So this is going to be 6 by 16. So I can find the area of that shape by multiplying length times width, and if I multiply 6 times 16, I'm going to get 96 units. All right, let's go on to the front of the shape. Again, we know this is 6, and then we know that this part is going to be 4. So we're going to calculate the area, 6 times 4, and that's going to be 24 square units. Okay, now the third part, we're going to look at the blue over here, and you can see that the longer side, as we already have labeled here, is going to be 16. And then the shorter side here, or the shorter side here, is going to be 4. So we have another 4 there. So we're going to multiply 16 times 4, and we multiply 16 by 4, we get 24. I'm sorry, not 24, 64. All right, so now the hard part's done, because with a rectangular prism, every face has a parallel congruent face to it. So with the front of the shape, or the bottom of the shape, there's also going to be the top of the shape. So if the bottom of the shape is 96, the top of the shape is also going to be 96 square units. All right, and so now here I'm going to go ahead and draw to the right. So I have the blue part here, which is our left right here, and I'm going to draw another one here to the right. And because it's congruent, I know that this is also going to be 64 square units. Okay, and so now you can see the last one is I have the front of the shape here, and now I'm going to get the back of the shape, and the back of the shape is going to be right here. And if I know the front is 24, I know that the back is also going to be, is also going to be 24. So this is going to be 24 units. Okay, and just like we saw in the interactive that you guys were working with, what you're going to do is you're going to add up all these numbers. So you're just going to find the surface area. By adding all the numbers together. So we could take our top and our bottom, 96 plus 96, and then add that to our sides, 64 plus 64. And then finally, we are going to go to our front and our back. So our front and our back would be 24 and 24. And if we add all of those up using a calculator, so go ahead and add those up right now. So we have 96 plus 96 plus 64 plus 64 plus 24 plus 24, and we get a total of 368 square units. So this is going to be 368 units squared. Okay, that's a demonstration on how we create a net and calculate surface area from a three-dimensional shape. Now you're going to be given an opportunity to try some of these examples on your own. Good luck!